Hey everyone, welcome to Yukaria. I'm Victoria. Let's solve a binary tree problem. So today we've got Leetcode 572, subtree of another tree. Given the roots of two binary trees, root and subroot, return true if there is a subtree of root with the same structure and no values of subroot, and false otherwise. A subtree of a binary tree is a tree that consists of and all of this node's descendants. The tree could also be considered as a subtree of itself. So in the first example, we see our root tree, and then we see our subroot tree, and we can visually identify that the subroot is indeed contained in that root tree. Now in example 2, it looks like we might have a match, but we don't have an exact one, so the result is false. I think getting into the solution now, I think one way to approach this, and there are a few, would be what if we turned these into strings and then just looked to see if our subroot string is contained in the string representation of the root tree. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to define a helper function first, so def2string node, and if not node, we can return empty parentheses, and then what we can do is we'll take up the left tree and run toString on node.left, and right equals toString on node.right, and then the result string equals an open parentheses plus the string of node.val, the present node, plus left plus right, and then we want to close parentheses, and we can finally return the result. And now we can apply that to root string equals toString of the root, and subroot string equals toString of subroot. And now what do we want to do finally? See if we can find it, the subroot string in root string. So return root string dot find subroot string does not equal -1. So it would return -1 if it's not found. So as long as it equals -1, we return true, otherwise return false. So plugging that in, we see that's accepted, and giving it a full submission, we see that's also accepted. So there we go. All we did was take this binary tree problem and serialize it into a string, and then just check if there was a substring of the subroot in question within the string representation of the input. So I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough, and stay tuned for additional binary tree problems and linked lists and graphs and so on and so forth until we've gone through the entire catalog. Take care.